Good morning, everybody. Went live quick. Hold on, and I will find my chat. And I need my glasses. So 1 second. I know where I laid them. I will turn the camera on. A few minutes. Let's see. There's my chat. Hey, everybody's already here. Hey, guys. Let me catch up here. Okay, Male, Shine On, Fancy Lady, Tomax, Weeksy Bat, Just Ellie, Katie, True Crime Truth Finders. Hey. Are you still having morning sickness? Shine On. Guess what? When I was pregnant with my son, I was really sick with preeclampsia. But I only got sick one time, and it was not morning sickness. It was like, it was actually after I went to the doctor's appointment and found out I was pregnant. Happy Friday, Samara. Puss in Boots. I'll show you. I do have myself put together this morning. Hey, Remy. Hey, Love Hollis. My chat's a little bit behind, so it is when you have to use a different device. Hey, Linda. Really, Katie? You had morning sickness that bad? Didn't Duchess Kate? She was really sick with her first child. Guess what? Last night I was fooling around with that teespring. I don't know if I did it right or not. Actually, I had put crime and coffee, and there was some of Sunny stuff mixed in with it. But I done some coffee mugs like this. I done some stuff with Sunny, a different picture, him cockadoodling, and I done some coffee mugs with the design that Maggie made for Sunny. Now, Maggie has the black t-shirts, and she's working on Sunny's t-shirts. So when they're done, I'll let y'all know. Oh, thank you, Love Hollis. Of course, I went to bed with my hair wet, so I just kind of put it up this morning. Hey, Tawanda. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Shine On. I just got my little sweatpants on, the kind that just comes like halfway down, and this has become my favorite t-shirt. It is so comfortable. It's like a Hanes. Yeah, yeah, you can order Sunny coffee mugs and like phone cases and stuff. But the black t-shirt, like Maggie made me, it's got Sunny Rooster on it. Maggie's making 10 of those. And so just wait on ordering the t-shirt unless you just want to and you want a t-shirt like this. But I will have the black ones, and after she gets them done, she's going to send all 10 of them to me, and then I'll let y'all know, and whoever who wants one, I'll send them out to. Y'all can just pay on PayPal. I really wish that I didn't have to charge anybody for t-shirts, really, especially the people that's donated to Sunny. But I'm going to try to figure out something to do for the people that's donated to Sunny. Maybe a picture. Now, Will and I are going to do true crime trivia. And whenever we do that, I'll be giving a t-shirt away. And I thought I would do something. I mean, it may sound dumb to some people, but ever who wins the trivia will get a Sunny Rooster t-shirt, and they will get one of Sunny's awesome feathers. I've got several of the large feathers, and they're his wing feathers, so there's kind of like brown and that pretty green that's in his tail. Yeah, well, see, the teas that Maggie makes, Teespring can't make them like this, because she actually, when she has his name inside of it, it's actually cut out. I don't know where my t-shirt's at. I think it's in there in the living room. But So I didn't make any of those on Teesprings. Maggie's design, I just put that design on some coffee mugs. But you can order one like this with Sunny. It's the best picture I had of him. Or I have another one where he's actually in the middle of cockadoodling. That one's pretty cool. Hey, Candy, good morning. Remy, I'll send you one of Sunny's feathers. Hold on, I'll show you how cool they are. Hold on, I'll be right back. Please excuse my fatness. Now, some of the small feathers I done promised to Shirley to put inside of her necklace. I've got them stuck in my candle here so I could keep up with them. Check these out. Those are Sunny Rooster wing feathers. And, I've got a bunch of his little ones. This one's pretty cool. It's got a bunch of the little ones. And now I've got to send these little ones, a few of them, to Shirley to put inside of her necklace. These two are pretty cool too. I was just thinking when I was thinking about his feathers, it's so funny how those feathers, he can make himself fluff up. And I don't know, it's just weird to me. So funny. But I love these. I had them stuck in my hair when I found them. Good luck feathers from Sunny Rooster. Yeah, I know by next year, hopefully, or sometime, Sunny will have Sunny Rooster babies. If anybody wants one, they need to get a hold of me because I can't keep all of his chicks. He's a prize-winning rooster, y'all. He's freaking YouTube famous. Oh, I love my Sunny Rooster. Do y'all know that I went over there yesterday? Because I went over and uncovered him. The sky was clear. But of course, I leave that big black tray on top of it, in case it does rain. But anyways, it was pouring down the rain, lightning, thunder. I went over there, got soaking wet yesterday, and covered him up. I mean, he wasn't wet when I got there because, like I said, that black tray's on it. But he's my Sunny Rooster, and only the best for Sunny. Candy, she is working on those Sunny Rooster t-shirts right now. Um, she actually got that. She is really busy. She runs her own online store where she redoes furniture, makes all these different things. So, me and her are friends, so she was just trying to help me out. But she does have the t-shirts, and yesterday she told me she got all the roosters cut out, the white roosters that goes on them. So it won't be too much longer. The thing about it was she couldn't find like medium-sized shirts, so they are large to extra large. But I will tell you, they do shrink a little bit if you want them to. I wouldn't suggest putting these t-shirts in the dryer too much, just like a little bit, because that is vinyl on there, and you know how that stuff will want to come off. But mine's still in good shape, and I have dried mine because I'd wanted to shrink it just like a little bit, but it's so comfortable. And I think they're like those Wilson t-shirts. Thank you, Remy. How you been doing, Remy? Oh, Charlie, I would give you a Sunny baby. If anybody wants one, just let me know. Whenever he has babies. Let me cut this off for a minute. I'm going to smoke me a cigarette. I don't like to do it on camera. I do got something to say before I start the Maleah Davis discussion. I'm going to tell Joe Douglas to kiss my fat, white, country ass girl. Don't you ever leave me some mean comment over fucking Chris Watts. Fuck Chris Watts and his mother. How about those apples, honey? And leave me a comment. I didn't know it. It was 2 weeks ago. Left it in my spam, calling me a wrinkled old woman, telling me that Chris and his mother said, okay, let me go back. I have a video. It was from a long time ago talking about Bella Watts pleaded for her life. That's before the second confession came out, and we were hearing rumors. I think it's like a day or two before. This person who I have let on my channel and give their opinion about Darlie Routier leaves me a comment and says, what about Chris and his mother pleading? She said, you call yourself a Christian woman, you evil, wrinkled woman. I hope you meet your God, she said. You know what I got to say to you, Joe Douglas? Fuck you, bitch. That's what I got to say to you. You fucking Chris Watts lover. I hope you rot in hell. Fucking bitches. And let me tell you something. If you're a Chris Watts lover, that's fine. That's fine and dandy. But if you want to disagree with me, you will show me respect and you will talk to me with respect, just like I do everybody else. Now, this Joe Douglas has argued in my comment section with Brian St. John numerous times every time I've done a Darlie video. This bitch has even sent me an email before explaining stuff to me. But for her to write that in my comment section instead of just wording it a different way, like, maybe Chris, she could have worded it a different way. I could give two fucking shits about fucking Chris Watts and his stupid mom. I don't give a damn. Screw you. I see why Brian St. John calls you a bitch all the time. And probably, since you've been following the Darlie case for years, bitch, you're probably older than I am. Now, yeah, I should took a screenshot, but y'all know me. I ain't really too worried about it, but I just want to tell her I saw her comment, and she can stick Chris Watts and Cindy Watts right up her ass. Nobody gives a damn about them two. Let me tell you something, woman. He murdered his pregnant wife and 2 children and threw them in oil tanks like trash. Their little skin was falling off them when they was removed. Screw you. I hope you meet your God. How about that? Because for taking up for a monster like that, you're a piece of shit. I don't allow people like that on my channel. People, don't get me wrong, you can disagree with me. Just treat me with respect like I do everybody else. You don't got to be mean and nasty because you disagree with someone. Freaking loser. That's why you got no life. That's why you got time to go around and watch videos from 2 or 3 months ago and comment nasty shit after I was nice to you. Crap. I even apologized to you for Brian being rude to you one time. Fucking bitch. That just really pissed me off, telling me that Chris Watts, it's not because she called me wrinkled or tell me basically she wished I'd die. I meet my own God. It's because she said that Chris and Cindy pleaded. What the fuck did they plead for? Tell me. Tell me what they pleaded for. The only thing I've ever heard Cindy do is trash Shanann. I don't blame Shanann for being a bitch. Who wants their mother-in-law to take jabs at them all the time about their diamond ring and this and that? Screw them. I love you too, Linda. Hey, Jane. I'm sorry for the cussing, y'all. That really made me mad. The comments. I mean, you just don't got to be an asshole. I mean, you really don't. I disagree with people all the time in the chat. Uh-oh, lady, what you do? You knocked the fan down. But I don't talk to people like disrespectful like that. Jesus Christ. I know people's like, well, freedom of speech, comment section. Well, I've got the right to choose for my own channel not to be, talked to like I'm a damn dog. The way I look at it. Thank you, Love Hollis. Hey, I'm feisty. I'm nice and I respect everybody, but pieces of shit like that can go straight to hell. Stick Chris Watts up your ass, woman. You'll have to answer for that comment when you meet your God one day, taking it for a monster. I don't give a damn what's wrong with Chris Watts or his mother. There's no excuse for what he did. I watched Scott Rice's video. He drove to the well site from Shanann and them's home to the well site where he dumped the bodies. He said that was a long drive, like an hour drive. That man had plenty enough time to turn around, like Scott said, drop them off at a restaurant. Hell, he could have left them at home. He didn't have to kill them. Screw these Chris Watts lovers. Screw them. I got smoke now, yeah. I mean, who the hell does she think she is? Oh, Twan, I tell you what made me so mad about it. She has been in this chat and in the comment section, like I said, arguing with Brian St. John. I apologize to her because Brian gives her hell. I see why now. I see why. Telling people you wish they'd meet their God over giving their opinions over a monster who murdered them. Oh, my gosh. What a freaking loser. Comment on that, bitch. I just hate cussing, y'all. It just freaking gets me enraged. I know Delusion Speller watches me, and she's a Christian. And oh yeah, that in the comment said you call yourself a woman of faith. You're evil, wrinkled bitch. She said, I don't call myself no woman of faith. I believe in God. I believe in praying. I don't act like I go to church. Bible thumping all the time, as they call it. I mean, no offense. Damn, Remy, I am great at cussing. Y'all just don't know. I try to be respectful, and I know I say don't respond to people's comments. I say that. You know, these big YouTubers, they don't respond to every hate comment. That really pissed me off taking up for saying that Chris Watts and Cindy pleaded. What the hell did they plead for? She's probably the very one that talked him into killing his damn wife. And Tomax, you're an expert cusser for sure. Oh my gosh, I really apologize for that. I'm not going to delete it. Screw her. This is really a person I know, Puss in Boots, because Brian St. John told me that they had harassed him for years because he's not a Darley supporter. You know, that's how she got brought to my channel. She's a big Darley supporter. And I talked about Darley Retier, you know, a few times and had her friends on here. I mean, I do think there's something shady about that case, but I'm not so sure that Darley's innocent. Who knows if she is or not? Shine on. I'm impressed by your expertise in kids. Yeah, so yeah, so that is a real person that has been going after Brian St. John for years over his views. Hell, I never even said anything that bad besides he was a monster for killing his kids. I'll have to go back and watch that video. It says, what's the title of it? It's got a picture of the whole family as the thumbnail. Bella Watts pleaded for her life or something. Delilah. Darley is guilty as sin. She probably is, girl. Yeah, Jane, I don't mind for people having different opinions either. But gosh, you don't got to talk to me like I'm a piece of dirt or something. And, you know, basically, she said she wished I would die. She said, I can't wait till you meet your God. I mean, like, what an evil person. Right there, that's why you're a Chris Watts supporter, because you're the same as him. That's why nobody wants you on their channel. I love hearing other people's opinions, guys, because it gets me thinking like, oh my gosh, I didn't think about that or didn't think about it in that way. But I don't like people's opinions when they're like trashing me. Jesus. Like that shows that they've got something mentally wrong with them because, you know, you don't have to word things that way and stuff, especially. And I did reply. I replied and I said, something to the effect, I always showed you respect and kindness when you gave me your opinion. But since you want to talk to me like a dog, you're now blocked from my channel. Bunch of assholes. There's a lot of people in this chat that disagree with me all the time or give me their opinions. They always treat me with respect because I treat them with respect. Jane, I'm sitting in the bathtub. I do that all the time, Jane, while I'm watching stuff. Girl, Charlie, girl, I am with you with the Darley stuff. Like, I don't want to believe she is guilty. Like, how could a mother, like, brutally butcher her children like that? Um, but the evidence was just so overwhelming. But I do agree with you. The jury should have been shown the whole video of the gravesite, not just the silly string. I do believe that silly string video is what convicted her. That one guy that was on the juror said that he was never shown all those bruises on her arm. But one of the other jury members, another lady, said that they were. She could be, Jane. She could be. Jane says it's winter here and finally rained. Where you at, Jane? It's raining like crazy here. Hi, Mary. Hey, Rosalie, if Rosalie's watching. Yeah, well, I mean, there are some people that believe that Darley could be innocent, and they're not evil people. But this right here shows that Joe Douglas likes to support people she thinks is evil. Chris Watts, like, I just love to know what the hell Cindy and Chris pleaded for. And if I'm not mistaken, I actually asked Joe Douglas to come on my live stream one time and give her side of the Darley stuff, because she's fought it a long time. Screw her. South Australia, shine on in. Is it winter there? How crazy. Nana with the bong, just listening on treadmill. Okay, we're not going to devote any more time to the ignorant woman. Hey, Christina. I didn't say hi. So I've been watching some things about Brittany Bowens. Y'all know I've been like saying, gosh, was she home on April the 30th? The last time Maleah was seen going in that house. And I believe she was. Here's why. I've been watching some videos, got some text messages between her and her sister. And I've actually heard Brittany get caught in some lies here. Now, we know that Brittany Bowens' friend or someone did a live stream. Brittany was in the background answering questions. When Brittany was asked the question, did you talk to your daughter while you were gone? She wouldn't even answer that question. Why wouldn't she answer that question? Because if she said no, we would be like, what kind of mother goes out of town and don't speak to their child? If she had said yes, then we would have been like, well, what day was that? Because supposedly Maleah, they think she died on the 30th. So Brittany's got these text messages between her and her sister. Let me see if I can find them. She's talking to her sister about her flight. Let me get in my messages here. Oh my gosh, Katie sent me 100 messages that she'd saved from Brittany. But anyway, she's talking to her sister about her flight. Brittany's flight wasn't scheduled to leave till 4:30 p.m. But yet Brittany says it was at 8:30. No, she sent her sister a screenshot of her flight info. Let me get the camera on. Of her flight info. She was supposed to have flew out of the airport around 4:30. She was supposed to have got to her destination, I think, at around 6:30. But when her friend or whoever that was that did that live stream, she said that her flight was at 8:30. That's not true. If these text messages are true, she sent her flight information to her sister. Why would she do that for? They were sitting there having normal conversation. She says, "My phone will be off." Then she sends a screenshot of her flight info. Brittany's establishing an alibi. That's what Brittany's doing. She was Tomax. That's the way I see it too. She was at home until about 3:30 or 4 o'clock. And how do you not know that a man snuck your child back into your house? Most kids, when they come home, they go straight through their parents. However, Maleah could have been scared by Derion and been like, "You keep quiet when I sneak you back in the house." I'm also hearing that Derion, I mean, of course, he said he was good with the kids and stuff like that. But I'm hearing from other people that Derion was the better parent. He was better than Brittany at being a parent. He did more for her. Her sister gave an interview, and she said, if you notice, most of the pictures taken with Maleah are with Derion in the car, which I hadn't noticed that. But Derion would take the kids out riding around when he was trying to get them to sleep, calm down. Is that a giant pen? It's pretty big size pen. Possibly, Shug. Now, here's a question I have. There's pictures of Derion hugging Maleah. They're taking pictures together. Why was he good to Maleah? Was it because he was abusing her? Or did he genuinely love the child? I don't think none of them loved her, to be honest. Maybe besides some of the other family, but not Brittany and not Derion. Okay, Ava says, love your name, Ava. Maleah was left with Brittany. Yeah. Thank you for telling me that. I forgot that. So Derion supposedly went to work at 8:53. There's a video showing that. So that would mean that Brittany was there with Maleah the last time she was seen. I've been wondering this and wondering it. Could she have done something to Maleah? Could she have been there when something was done to Maleah? According to Quanell X, she's going to be charged a minimum of 2 hours before you fly out. Thank you, Jane. I didn't know that. I've never flown anywhere. Yeah, funny how it's only Brittany, not Darion's name in CPS. And Craig Davis, Maleah's biological father. His name was in that. I don't know why. And abusers often pay special attention to their victims. Yeah, they will groom their victims. Yeah, every once in a while there is a stepdad that loves their children. She does need to be charged, Lisa. So I'm wondering about Quanell X. Quanell X says that he has proof of what Brittany shared with him. What did he do? Did he record her? When they subpoenaed Darion's phone records, so we're going to know if she was in contact with him after his big kidnapping story. Thank you, Linda. Linda says you're a good egg. Thank you. You think she's innocent? Well, could be, Jane. According to Derion's dad, Maleah or Brittany had been seen punching Maleah. I would like to know if that's true. I'd like to punch her out if she did. Well, I posted a video in the community page of this other lady that's going through the text messages. She really explains things a whole hell of a lot better than I do, but y'all should check that out. I'm not religious, but I believe in respect and justice. Amen to that, girl. Hi, Waterski. Hey, Delilah. No, she's about as cold as she could be. That one interview, I guess they were at a news station. Quanell X was sitting there. I think it's like her first sit down interview. I mean, like, she was trying to make herself cry. At first, I thought I was being too judgmental. And I was like, gosh, this is so awkward. Like, the reporter would ask her questions, and it's like she had a hard time answering the questions. I don't know. It was really awkward. It didn't seem authentic. In the way she squints her eyes, like, lady, are you trying to force yourself to cry or something? I mean, she just doesn't appear to be this innocent, grieving mother that she wants people to believe. And then, I've got an answer to her question. She said in this interview, she said, why would people say that about me? Well, because, lady, you come out and you said that Derion abused your child and you knew it. And you left her there in his care, and now she's dead. That's why people say stuff about you. That's why people accuse you of stuff, because you make yourself look guilty by your own words and your own actions. Like, by God, if that had been my child, I'd have been up to Arkansas to see what the hell was going on. Where was Brittany when they were finding her daughter in a trash bag? Well, I know people grieve and do stuff different, but something's wrong. Something's wrong with this picture. It just don't add up. Like, why would you say someone you suspected them of physically and sexually abusing your child, but you leave them there to fly out of state, several states away? That don't make sense. You was trying to make Derion look bad, but you made yourself look bad. No, she can't even fake tears. Hey, Juror 13, how's Gabby? So, I've been thinking, was Quanell X really wanting to be her spokesperson, or was Quanell X gathering information? He's worked on these cases before. He said 2 days into it, he saw red flags, just by being around her, things she would say in private. She was very cold, very put together in private, but when she get in front of the media, it's, cry, squint my eyes and see if I can make a tear fall out. I don't know, Jane. Every time I read that Maleah was found in a black trash bag, I get so freaking mad. That bothers me so bad. And they're both to blame for this. That's what I believe. They're both to blame for this. For Derion to say that nothing bad happened to Maleah. Come on, dude. If nothing bad happened to her, why was she in a black trash bag discarded in another state? Ran over by a big lawnmower. So that's just terrible. Terrible. Yeah. Yeah, we do, Carolina girl. Um, they argued because she said that he was sending pictures of his private parts to another man. Now, Darion's dad has said that wasn't another man, it was a girl. She could have thought it was another man. He could have been a slick one. He could have had this chick's phone number programmed in under a dude's name. So she would just think it was one of his homeboys or something. But supposedly he sent pictures of his private parts to someone. Now, I do have some text messages between them from the 29th to the 30th. And Derion is just like, look, I wasn't sending pictures to another guy. Stop with the gay stuff, he says. Why did you tell your mom this crap? That's like the 29th and 30th. Oh, you're 13. You'll do good with Gabby at home. I know it'd be stressful. You'll do good. Oh, Lisa, I don't. Oh, yeah, I see you now, Lisa. I just saw your text message come through. Sometimes I overlook people in the chat. Tanny. Hey, girl. Thanks, Christina. Well, I have done several videos lately of mothers who have been right there when their little babies and their little girls was being sexually abused. Right there in the home, knowing it was going on and did nothing. And to me, they should get more time than the person that done it because they could have prevented it. They allowed it. Maybe they should just both get the same sentence. I don't know, but that's my opinion. It's so bad for a parent to let someone abuse your child. I mean, like, what the hell's wrong with you? It shows that some people should never be mothers. You could not love your child. It's like this one girl. Her baby has been raped since it was a baby till 6 years old. This woman knew it. This guy would live stream the abuse on like livemesomething.com. The woman still left the baby there for 6 years. He molested her, live streamed it, would encourage his followers to watch it. He said that he had raped her probably 100 times, is what he told investigators. Now, he got 120 years. She goes to court in September. Let's see what Ava put a link here. Oh, yeah, that's the channel I'm talking about. 54 Keys. Yeah, good guy and a bad, yeah. She was going through all those text messages. That's who I was talking about. I don't believe neither one of them's innocent, not Derion or Brittany. I mean, oh Mary, don't be fooled about my online niceness. I'm way worse than CC when I get mad. Mel. I think we all can be sassy and mean it sometimes. Um, Brittany's gonna be charged, y'all. If they don't charge her, I'm going to be really shocked. She has to be charged. I mean, even if she wasn't involved in the actual murder, she left her child in that situation with that rattlesnake. Yeah, she basically put her in the room with the rattlesnake. Good morning, Will. Oh, God, Will, did you hear me cussing? Chris Watts lover. Sorry. Pissed me off. It only took me 2 weeks to see that comment. It was in my spam. Gross negligence, Tomax says. Tomax. I can't pronounce stuff right, sorry. Yeah, I always watch Will's videos too, Kim. I don't always comment, but I always watch. Will does very, very good comments. Oh, thank you, Ava. Ava posted a link to the sister's interview. Now, she thinks her own sister is guilty. She is disgusted at her own. Well, it's Brittany's half sister. They got the same dad, but different moms. And the person that was interviewing the half sister asked what Brittany's mom was like. And she said the first time she met Brittany's mom, she was a teenager and she didn't like her. I guess she wasn't too good of a mother. That's what this girl said. That was her exact word. She wasn't too good of a mother. Oh, God, Penny, watch it from the beginning. You'll hear me cussing, girl. Sorry. I'll apologize to you in advance. If you don't want to hear the F word or the B word, don't watch the beginning. Oh, Love Hollis, thank you. Well, I'm not too sweet to the haters. All right. I just don't like disrespectful people. Thank you so much. You're the sweetest. Thank you for always caring about Sonny. Shine On, did you see the sisters interview? Yeah. Well, I was hoping the interview would be a little bit longer, but it wasn't. But I'm going to go back and watch it again. Um, Something that sticks out to me and reminds me of Chris Watts is how Derion said, ask anybody. I'm great with the kids. I love those kids. Well, I'm not that type of person. Well, that's what Chris Watts said too. That's what everybody said about Chris Watts too. He was a family man, a good dad, loved his children, never raised his voice. Never raised his voice. Everybody thought was a good guy, but he murdered his pregnant wife and his two little girls. Bye, Will. Be safe today. Be safe out there. I'm gonna use your line. Hey, El Camino. Oh, just say it. I cry every single day since my 19-year-old daughter, April Ann, was negligently killed at the Texas hospital. I laid on April's bed screaming for hours that day and didn't want to leave her. I miss her. Oh, just say it. I'm so sorry. Just say it. I mean, if you don't want to tell me, did she have an illness? Oh, Will, thank you for the super chat. Love CC. Smash that like button. Oh, Will. Hearts to you. Will, let me know about True Crime Trivia. I know you're probably busy this weekend, but we need to get that scheduled. I'm going to get our questions together. I think we'll have to share our questions with one another. We may ask the same thing. Yeah, Janie, get out of the bath if it's getting cold, girl. You're like me. Well, I still do this, but before I was a creator, I did it like a lot more. I would listen to live streams while I was in the tub, cleaning. I still do that, cleaning, and sometimes in the tub. But I did it a lot more back before January. Well, hi, Angela from Cleveland. Well, much love from VA. Age, you're 13, girl. I'm always missing stuff. Where can you find those interviews to watch, Lisa? If you'll scroll back up through, let's see. Let me find it. Let me go copy the link here. Ava just shared it. I'll post it again. Here is the sisters interview, Lisa. Janie, I'm looking like a prune. You're funny, Janie. I like you already. I've warmed it up 3 times. Hey, Janie, don't you hate trying to warm up the water like for the last time and you turn on the hot water and you realize you've run it all out because the tub's completely full? Like I have a big garden tub, so that happens to me. Thank you, Tomax, for the link. This is Tanika, Nikki's News, and More. Is that her sister? I'm just subscribed to them. I'm gonna go watch that video after I get off here. Oh, I want to share Will's new video. Let me copy the link here. Will's my true crime buddy, and Katie, True Crime Truth Finders. I just shared a link to Will's new video, 411 Now. Y'all go check his channel out if you're not subscribed. Let me see if I missed Giuseppe's other comment. Well, Giuseppe, if you ever need me, just email me. I'm so sorry about your daughter. Oh, Will is great, y'all. Well, Christina, be safe going to your doctor's appointment, and good luck, girl. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, Samara, please don't even talk about Crime Con. I'm so mad I didn't get to go. I would love to go to Crime Con. That's one thing I'd really love to go to. I'd love to go to VidCon too. I think Will is going to VidCon. Maybe he's already been. I'm not quite sure yet when that is. But once you get, I think, so many subscribers on YouTube, you can go to VidCon. Well, Christina, please be safe. I don't know if it's raining there, but it's raining bad here. El Camino. I watched a little bit of the Tim Jones trial, but I just couldn't get into it. I did watch the mother testify of the kids, and that was heartbreaking. Very heartbreaking. Did they find him guilty? I heard they found him guilty. El Camino, I'm going to make plans to go next year. I really didn't even know there was a crime con going on. I thought there was something in Colorado that Dad with the Phone and Jay for Justice were doing, some kind of crime con. But I didn't even know they did one in New Orleans until the other day. Yeah, that would be something fun me and my hubby could do. Go to New Orleans together, crime con. Is it always in New Orleans, or? My goodness, my coffee's cold. Bye, Linda. Have a good day. Oh, Comic Con. Comic Con, that would be good. And then they have that Jeffree Star went to DragCon. I think I would love to go to that. Like, I know I don't do my makeup well, but I love makeup. I've always loved makeup since I've been like a really little girl. I would love to go to that. Oh, it would make a wonderful vacation. Janie's still not got herself out of the tub, even though she's freezing to death. You live in a very small country. Hey, Southern Mom. How are you? Give him a wrench. Let's see. Where do we find Giusette's name? I like Gisette. I'm going to make her a moderator too. Door 13. Now I can't find her daggone comment. Well, Janie, I made you a moderator on accident. I meant to make Josette. So let me fix that. Well, crap. I'll just leave it. You're probably a good person. I meant to do just that. Gosh, I suck at YouTube. Oh, made her one too, I guess. Southern Mom's the one I went to make the moderator. That's it. Well, since I gave Janie one, then I took it on accident. I just give it back to her because I'm not trying to hurt nobody's feelings. Well, to Max, I don't know if anyone's confirmed it. I think she wasn't at the service, memorial service, but she was at the burial site. But I did hear that around April 11th, she was in Massachusetts when her dad was dying, maybe. What do you know about it? Oh, I love makeup too. Okay. Let's see what I can find out about, if there's any new stuff about Maleah before we get off here. Oh, yeah. June 9th has been declared Maleah Day in Houston, which is great. It says Mayor Turner declares June 9th as Maleah Davis Day. June 9th, 2019 is now officially Maleah Davis Day in Houston. Sylvester Turner made the proclamation Thursday. City Hall will be turned pink on Sunday in the girls' remembrance. Family and friends will gather to celebrate her life. I wonder if Brittany will be there at that celebration. The 4-year-old girl was missing for more than a month before her remains were found along a rural road hundreds of miles away in Arkansas. You know, from what I'm reading and stuff, guys, it seems like they think Maleah died on the 30th because that was the last time she was seen. That don't necessarily mean that she died that day just because that's the last time she was seen. He could have had her in the house, not letting her go outside. So if she died on the 30th, you mean he had that little girl's body in there for a week? You know what happens to a deceased body? Decomposition starts. It would have started to have smelled. And it makes me think when Craig Davis showed up on that Friday and asked to see his daughter, and Derion refused, saying she had the flu, wouldn't even let him peek in. I mean, you would have thought he would have smelled something. And why the hell did he let that guy do that? I mean, I'd have been like, move the hell out of my way. I'm going to see my kid. Why don't you want me to see my kid? I would have called the police. These people's nuts. And where is Maleah's biological father? How come he hasn't been doing news interviews? How come he didn't go out and search? How come he wasn't in front of the cameras pleading for his daughter's safe return before they found her remains? And besides that, why wasn't him and Brittany both like on their way to Arkansas when they thought Maleah, they had found her remains? I would have been. You wouldn't have stopped me from going there. These people are pieces of shit. They're pieces of crap, Alchemy. Knows what's wrong with them. Janie, Blue Banner. Thank you, girl. I almost didn't see that super chat. Thank you. Hearts to you. Oh, and Janie, if you're wondering, I got a rooster, Sonny here. He's YouTube famous. He's got his own channel. Check out Sonny Rooster. Thank y'all. Thank y'all, everybody that super chat this morning. I really appreciate that. All my YouTube money is going to be going towards a rooster house. I mean, I've got some donations. I've got that saved. But me and my husband, I was talking to him yesterday. I was like, would it be cheaper to build Sonny a chicken lot, his own coop, which the chicks, when they get bigger, they'll be with him? Or should I go to Tractor Supply? I saw this chicken coop that I really like. It's made out of cedar. It's a lot bigger than the one that's over there. So I might get that. It's like $300 some. I think I got like $100 saved. Plus, I'll have my YouTube money. So, get back to my chat here. Samara, I was looking on YouTube for that, the rooster rescue instead of Instagram. I thought it was on YouTube. No wonder I couldn't find it. I did find a channel that has some roosters on it I subscribe to. So that's on Instagram. Okay, thank you. No wonder I couldn't find it. It's what is it, Rooster Hoss or something rescue? I saw this girl that's got a channel the other day. She had ordered rooster diapers for her rooster that's in the house. This rooster was on the sink wearing a rooster diaper. And I was like, whoa. I thought I was rooster crazy. Oh, Jay, do you have like? Oh, you got to check out Sunny's channel. Hold on, I'll get you a link for it. I got some baby chicks. Maybe since you got chickens, maybe you can help me out a little bit. Give me advice. Y'all, please don't be afraid to give me y'all's opinions and stuff just because I was cussing about somebody this morning. I just don't like disrespectful people. If you want to disagree with me, you'll talk to me in a respectful manner, or I'm not putting up with it. Mel, where is your wrench? Oh my goodness, where is your wrench, Mel? There it is. I put it back. Oh my goodness. Amaya Robertson. Oh, that little baby. Yeah. Something fishy about that mother, too. What's her name? Robertson's. I've not followed that case too close. But there's something fishy about that. Hey, Ben. How are you? Mel. When I was doing those wrenches a few minutes ago, I must have accidentally took it. Sorry. Hi, Mario. How are you? See if there's anything updated on Jennifer before I get off here. Uh-oh, y'all. The prosecutors have met with the gal pal of Fotis Dulos. Says Jennifer Dulos case. Prosecutor declines comment on meeting with Michelle Troconos. Troconos, I don't know how you say it, her name. I like to call her the gal pal. Says there are potential big developments in the case of Jennifer Dulos, who's been missing for 2 weeks. Michelle Troconos and her attorney, Andrew Bowman, met with authorities at his Westport office, according to CBS New York. Richard Colangelo, the state's attorney for the Stanford Newark Judicial District, also attended the meeting. What's not known if Troconos has provided any valuable information. Meeting with detectives and the state's attorney could shed some light on where Jennifer Dulos is located. I knew it. I knew she would roll on him and save her own butt. I'm telling you, when these people get slapped with murder charges and stuff, that's when they start running their mouth because they're like, oh my God, I'm going to get the death penalty or life in prison. And let me tell you something. She don't need no plea deal. Well, I mean, if it helps locate Jennifer, yeah. But I mean, she was helping dispose of Jennifer's bloody clothing and sponges and things. Hey Ben, how are you been? Hey Ben, how you been? I sent you I replied I sent you an email. Replied. Janie, okay, I'm finally moving. I need to pee. Damn you, bladder bath is so warm. Don't pee in the bathtub like little kids do. Get out and pee, girl. I'm just kidding. I had to take Mel's wrench. Mel, straighten up. I'm just kidding. except the wingnut from Frazee case. Oh my gosh, that Crystal, what's her name, Crystal Kenny? She's probably more involved than just cleaning up too in the Frazee case, Barrett's case. Poor old Kelsey, you know. He just wanted rid of her so he didn't have to pay child support. These people sick. I'm gonna give you a sassy ass Mel. Yeah, Mel. Mel sucks at being a moderator, but we keep her around because she's funny. Okay, Barry, I won't take. I'm not gonna take it in. Sometimes I do when I cuss people out because I don't want people to think I'm just. I don't know. Some. It's not too ladylike, to cuss and stuff. But like some of these assholes need it. Yeah, Harley, Mel is funny. I'm be looking into your stuff today, Harley, about what happened to your family. Harley had a very horrific thing happen to her when she was younger. Yeah, Harley, I cussed somebody out this morning. Yeah, for being rude to me over a video that's 2 months old, Chris Watts. And the title of the video is Bella pleaded for her life, and I got this comment. What about Chris and Cindy pleading? You evil, what you evil, wrinkled woman. I hope you meet your God, she said. It's almost those exact words. Pieces of crap. Anybody like what did Chris? I would still let know the answer to that. What did they plead for? Because she wanted to see her grandkids or something? Shanann wouldn't let her. Well, maybe if she hadn't been such a bitch, Shanann would have let her. I mean, you can't blame Shanann for having resentment towards these people. I mean, Chris's dad has tattoo. I'm pushing my phone. Tattoos of the other kids' names, grandkids' names. I mean, he may have their names now, but he didn't before. And the ice cream incident and all the jabs she took at Shanann, screw her. The way she talked about Shanann after Shanann was murdered and her grandkids, and she still had to trash Shanann in an interview. And this shit of people saying, oh, she was just being honest, screw that. You know, yeah, she disliked Shanann, but she didn't have to give that interview in that way. Such thing as being too honest and rude at times. You know what I mean? Yeah, y'all brace yourself. I probably just deleted somebody or some shit. Shine on. I've always been a little bit mean, but I try not to be. I try not to be, but I don't take no crap from nobody. People's going to treat me with respect, and they're not damn being on my channel. I'm not that desperate for subscribers that I will allow people on my channel that's rude to me or rude to other people. Yeah, he pre-planned. I believe he pre-planned it too, Janie. And Dr. Grande, a professional, he said, even if he was enraged and snapped, he's never heard of anyone raging for an hour. He had an hour to calm down and think about what he was doing. When he left with those girls in that truck that morning, he knew he was going to murder them. I would like to know if he had always planned to murder the girls or just Shanann. Um, did he murder Bella just because Bella woke up that morning and walked into the room when Shanann was wrapped in the sheet? So he had to get rid of her? Who knows? Yeah, they did speak. Well, of course, they're going to speak respectfully in the courtroom. But that interview, um, that she gave and stuff. She didn't have to say all that stuff about Shanann. I mean, it made her look like a bitch. I mean, it really did. I mean, if I didn't like my daughter-in-law, my son murdered her. If I gave an interview, I wouldn't dare. You don't victim bash. It's like she was trying to blame Shanann for what Chris had done. Like, because, she was in control of the relationship and did this and did that. Told Chris not to talk to his family. Well, whose fault's that? It's Chris's fault for listening to her, right? What a puss. I mean, I started saying a bad word, but let me just say that, what a wuss. Tawanda, did I erase your message? Candy. I like you, Candy. You're awesome. I'm going to give Candy. I'm going to give Candy a wrench. Hardly. I just give everybody wrenches. Yeah. Um, I can't believe that if the girls did leave that house alive, I can't believe he put their mom in the floorboard and here they are sitting their little feet was probably touching their mother. Said they was leaned up against one another on the right there. I mean, how could you do that? Chris is a monster. Chris never loved his family. Chris doesn't know how to love. Chris just pretended that he was a normal person. He just did what he thought people supposed to do. He didn't really want to be that way. You know what I mean? He kind of like fake it, I guess what I'm saying. Oh, that's all right, Tawana. I always have typos. I didn't know if I accidentally erased it or not. Every time I touch this phone, stuff pops up. Well, right, Shine On. I know what you're saying, girl. I know you're not defending him. I know what you're saying. You wouldn't want to think that your kid done something like that. And I guess you would be trying to look for anyone to put the blame on or anything rather than, it'd be hard to accept, hey, my kid murdered his pregnant wife and my grandkids. But um I just don't think that the way she gave that interview, I mean, it was so classless, is all I could say. But I totally get what you're saying, Shine On. Was CC very hyper kid? I'm gonna tell you what, CC was the cutest. She was so cute. Bella too. Sunny's doing good. I gotta go over there in the rain in a minute. Check on them. I haven't been since it's early. Oh, they take your thyroid out to Wanda? They did my granny like that. She's had all her thyroid removed. Yeah, Janie, I want some hot coffee. Who don't listen to you? Mail me? I do listen to you. Well, Mail, you might type part American because you're around Americans all the time. All your friends are Americans just about on your. What, Katie? That your friends. What? Your good friend's cousin was just murdered. Oh, wow. I'll talk to you when I get off here. Oh, my goodness. That's awful. And plus, your friend's dad died. My gosh. When it rains, it pours, girl. Yeah, and if anybody wants to know, Mail calls True Crime True Finders Brenda. I call her Katie or Kay, and Mel calls her Brenda. Oh, Tawanda, I'll say a prayer for you. Yeah, prayers for you, Katie. That's awful, girl. I swear, when it rains, it pours. Oh my goodness. Well, guys, I'm gonna get off here, go fix my hubby's home. So I told him I was fixing some breakfast after I did my video. I made him wait till I did my live stream first, though. That's pretty mean, isn't it? No, he had just woken up anyways, and he don't eat when he gets up. And I got to be really nice to him because when I don't want to go over to the chicken coop, I asked him to go, and he's been doing it for me because my leg's been bothering me. Um, I'm very proud of my hubby. He's really took up with Sonny. He hadn't never spent a lot of time with Sonny because he's always gone, but he has now. Oh, he'd hurt somebody over Sonny, and he loves those little chicks too. They like the little chicks like him better than they do me, to be honest. But anyways, guys, y'all have a great day. Let me look at the chat before I leave. Um, Y'all have a great day. Thank you all for stopping by chatting, and thanks everybody for the super chats. Love y'all so much. Be kind. Try not to cuss anybody out like I did today, unless they really, really need it. But anyways, I love y'all. Peace. Of course, I'll probably be doing some videos today. Did y'all listen to Fotis Doulas's voice? I put up a 911 call from 2017. He sounds like a real creep. That's my point. Anyways, bye guys. Peace.